Well, 2013 was a year filled with scandals and blockbuster stories. And every week, Judge Jeanine gave her one-of-a-kind take on the news. Here's a look back at some of the highlights from Judge's opening statements of 2013.
The Tsarnaev family, a father, a mother, 2 sons, were granted political asylum in 2002. We opened our arms to them, showered them with food and money and housing and education and all the freedoms of American citizens. And look at how they repaid. And okay, mother of jihadis, they say you're planning on coming here. But hope springs eternal, and maybe the system will work and that watch list you're on will stop you. But I imagine they'll let you in. And if they do, I can only pray that they'll activate that outstanding bench warrant against you for larceny. And what's that? You can't afford an attorney? Too damn bad. And I have an idea. You and your son should be stripped of your citizenship, tried in a military tribunal in Guantanamo. Lady, you shouldn't be allowed here. We don't want you here. We should not be required to breathe the same air as you. We should not be required to suffer the indignity of your presence. I don't know how she did it, but my mom knew everything. She knew when I was down the street arguing with my sister Lulu about whose turn it was to walk the new dog or ride the new bike. And when I listen to the Obama White House, I give her even more credit. No one in this administration knows anything. Now, the president didn't know that the inspector general was investigating his IRS for targeting political enemies. The president didn't know anything about his Justice Department seizure of Associated Press phone records. The attorney general didn't know anything about his department's subpoena of AP records. But then again, Holder's the one who didn't know anything about Fast and Furious either. And of course, Hillary didn't know anything about the request for help in Benghazi. And Joe Biden, well, he just doesn't know anything about anything. So who's running the joint? I'm convinced my mom could do a better job. You want us to trust you, but you're not credible, clear, or concise. Why should Americans take it on faith that what you're saying is even true? There's no end game, and we can't afford, nor do we want, a World War III. And speaking of that, Mr. President, didn't you win the Nobel Peace Prize? Yeah, you were the one. Give it back. So here we are, a day late and $1 short, with millions literally without health care, and believe me, it's only going to get worse. So don't try to sell us your bill of goods. The website is not up and running. We can't keep our health care plans, and we can't keep our doctors. Stop telling us what's good for us. The truth? You've lost all credibility. No one believes you anymore. Maybe Hillary was right. What difference does it make? None of this affects you.
Coming up, all the celebrity and entertainment news and controversy of 2013.